Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the homestead. Well, we're back at the farm stand build. What a surprise, huh? Let's take a walk over here and I'll show you what we got going on. Because I have a very small window to get this enclosed. You see, we had freezing cold temperatures last week for about 5 days, even 6 days. It was pretty cold and we weren't able to get a lot done here on the homestead. Plus we got over 6 inches of snow, but since then it has warmed up, and with that warm air came the rain. We have probably had close to 3 inches of rain in the last 3 days. But yesterday there was a break and it was just drizzly, so I came here to the homestead early. And look at, guys, look at what we got. I did a whole trailer full of 1-bys yesterday, so I should have enough. This is 60 1-bys to do both of these sides and enclose this middle section, and to do our flooring in the back room, so that all we have to do is put our electrical outlets on, run our ground feeder cable over to here, tie that in, and get a door, and Missy can start seeds. But one of the problems we're having, and let me take you down there and show you. Hold on one second, guys. Let's go down here to my shelter logics, okay? One of the problems we're having as it's dipping down into cold temperatures at night, but heating up into the 40s and 50s during the day, is I am getting condensation buildup inside of my shelter logics. So that is dripping down, and it's pretty much raining inside our shelter logics. Now, it keeps the rainwater out, but the condensation is getting real bad. And let me take you into the storage one right now. So watch if I tap on this. You see that, guys? Look at my face. I'm covered in driplets. So all of our stuff here, all of this has to come out of here. This is no good. This will get moldy and mildewy if we keep it in here through the rest of the winter season and the cold weather. We didn't run into this at all in the summertime. So the plan is we're going to get that middle section with the 2 walls on it, frame up my outer wall, and if nothing else, just get plastic on the outer wall for right now, and we can take all the stuff out of the shelters and store it up in there, and it will be perfectly dry up off the ground and safe until we get the house built. Look at the house build, guys. I haven't made any progress on that. It's not making me happy at all, but if I can get this enclosed today, we can potentially jump away from this for now and jump back on the house build. Now, of course, I need to put boards on the inner walls, but as I'm milling 1-bys for the house build, I will set some aside and knock out these walls as we go. But right now, priority 1 is getting the back room done so Missy can start seeds, because that's on a timeline, and getting this middle room enclosed so we can put our belongings in there and get them up off the ground and dry. So that's where we're at, guys. I'm gonna get on it. All right, guys, you haven't seen the inside of this room yet, so I just hooked up some light. So let's take you in there and you can see. Not too shabby. What I gotta do is I gotta get the floor all swept up so that I can lay my flooring down in here. Now on the house, our flooring will be tongue and groove. I'll make tongue and groove for the house, but for here, it's just gonna butt up against itself because this room will get a vinyl floor, and when I put the wood on the walls and the ceiling, we'll do the same, and that will either get vinyl or some kind of 4x8 sheets, because this will be a cool room, like that white inside a walk-in freezer stuff. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. What do you think, guys? Not too bad. Looks all right. Just had to plane out a few of the high spots. There's not many. So with that done, now we can work on this outside part right here. shabby. Looks all right to me. I still got to put the battens on, but I'm going to have to cut a few battens before I get that done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to square up the rest of these, cut them to length, get them over on the other side, and we'll get that side buttoned up too. Have I told you guys yet how much I just love the mud? Let me tell you something, guys. That stuff is a lot of fun to work in. Oof. But that being said, there it is. We're in good shape. That side is all on. I've got a small piece that I need for right here that I need to rip down, but that can wait until another day. I'm not worried about that at all. My more important thing is to see if I can get a wall across here studded out and hopefully get some plastic on it to seal that room up from weather for the most part. It's not perfect, but it will keep our stuff nice and dry, because if you look, there's a 1 foot eave on the front and on the back. So there won't be a lot of water getting in through those cracks between now and when I do the batten. So let's see if we can get this wall built. All right, guys, what I'm hoping to accomplish here is pretty much mimic this wall here with a door on the same side. So it shouldn't take too much. As long as I've got enough 2x4s, I think I do, we should be able to get this wall up. right, guys, what do you think? Wall's in. Let's take a look. Not too bad. I mean, it's a non-structural wall, so it should be fine. And what we'll do is we'll get plastic on this, and that'll seal that area in good enough to get some of our stuff out of our shelter logic and in here and Missy's back room for doing seeds. It's been a good day. We got a lot done today, but I'm gonna leave it there. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.